Have you ever wondered why things often seem to get worse before they get better? Picture this adversity like a sculptor chips away at the excess, revealing the masterpiece within. It may seem harsh, it might even hurt, but it's through this process that we grow, that we truly evolve. It is the catalyst that propels us forward, paving the way for progress. It's the compelling narrative of every successful personality. Consider this: would a diamond ever shine if not for the pressure it endures? Take, for instance, the story of Thomas Edison, the renowned inventor. Born in the mid-19th century, this extraordinary individual would come to shape the world as we know it today. But his journey was not without its fair share of hurdles. Edison's most monumental invention, the electric light bulb, was not a product of immediate success. Rather, it was the result of countless trials and errors, of countless failures. It is said that Edison tried over 1,000 different materials in search of the perfect filament for his bulb. From carbon to platinum to bamboo, he left no stone unturned. Can you imagine the sheer number of failed attempts? Yet Edison did not see these as failures. He simply saw them as steps on the path to success. When asked about his repeated failures, Edison famously responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the spirit of resilience and perseverance. Edison's journey was not an easy one. He faced criticism, he faced skepticism, he faced countless roadblocks, but he didn't let these deter him. He pressed on, fueled by his unwavering belief in his vision and his relentless pursuit of innovation. And in the end, his efforts paid off. The electric light bulb revolutionized the world, transforming the way we live, work, and play. From the glow of street lamps that light up our cities at night, to the humble desk lamp that allows us to burn the midnight oil, Edison's invention touches every aspect of our lives. But perhaps the most powerful part of Edison's story is not his success, but the journey he took to get there. It is a tale of determination, of resilience, and of unwavering faith in one's own abilities. It is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. Indeed, Edison's story reminds us that failures are not the end, but the stepping stones to success. What can we learn from Edison's story? Thomas Edison's journey is a testament to the unwavering spirit of human determination and resilience. It's about the courage to embrace the unexpected, the strength to endure adversity, and the wisdom to see failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone to success. From Edison's story, we learn that perseverance is key. The light bulb was not the product of a eureka moment, but rather the result of countless trials and errors, each one bringing Edison a step closer to his breakthrough. It was his tenacity, his refusal to surrender to failure, that eventually led him to success. He teaches us that we should never let setbacks dampen our spirit. Instead, we should view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and refine our approach. Edison's story also underscores the importance of resilience. It's about bouncing back from adversity, dusting off the ashes of failure, and forging ahead with renewed vigor and unshakable resolve. Edison faced countless setbacks, yet he remained undeterred, his spirit unbroken. His resilience teaches us to remain steadfast in our pursuits, even in the face of adversity. We learn that it's not about how many times we fall, but how many times we get back up. Finally, Edison's journey highlights the willingness to endure hardships for the sake of our goals. Edison was willing to toil and sweat, to spend long, grueling hours in his lab, all for the sake of his vision. This willingness to endure hardship, to sacrifice comfort for the sake of our dreams, is a lesson we all can learn from Edison. It reminds us that true success often demands sacrifice. Edison's story is a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of determination, resilience, and sacrifice. It's a reminder that the road to success is often paved with obstacles, and that it's our grit and determination that allow us to surmount these hurdles. As Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. How can we apply these lessons to our own lives? That's the question, isn't it? How can we take the wisdom of those who've walked before us and use it as a roadmap for our own journey? Well, the first step is to understand that adversity isn't an enemy, it's a teacher. Each challenge we face, each obstacle we encounter is an opportunity to learn and grow. When we stumble, it's not a sign that we're failing. It's a sign that we're moving, that we're trying, that we're not content to stay where we are. So, Embrace adversity. Don't shy away from it. Meet it head on. When life knocks you down, take a moment, breathe, and then get back up again. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. And while you're down there on the ground, take a moment to reflect. What tripped you up? What can you learn from this experience? How can you use this setback as a stepping stone towards your goal? Then plot your course. Set your sights on where you want to go and start moving. It doesn't have to be a sprint. Even a crawl is progress. Remember, the only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. But the journey isn't just about the destination. It's about who you become along the way. It's about the strength you build, the resilience you develop, the wisdom you acquire. So cherish the journey, the highs, the lows, the twists, the turns. Each one is a chapter in your story. Each one is a part of who you are. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. No one is expected to walk this path alone. Reach out, share your struggles, celebrate your victories. We are, after all in this together. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step, embrace the journey, and see where it leads you. Why should we pray for change? A question that strikes at the heart of human struggle. A question that has echoed through the corridors of time. Change, my friends, is the very essence of life itself. It is the invisible hand that shapes our destinies, the silent whisper in the wind that carries us forward. From the moment we are born, we are thrust into a world of constant change. Seasons shift, days turn into nights, and we grow older with each passing minute. This is the rhythm of life, the dance of existence, and yet change remains one of our greatest fears. Why? Because change is the unknown, the unexpected, the unfamiliar. But let's pause for a moment and think, isn't it true that the most beautiful moments of our lives have come from change? Didn't we find joy in our first steps, despite the fear of falling? Didn't we find love, even when it meant opening our hearts to the risk of heartbreak? Didn't we find strength in overcoming obstacles, even when they seemed insurmountable? You see, change is not just a part of life. It is a necessary ingredient for personal growth and development. It is the fuel that drives us towards our dreams. It is the catalyst that transforms a lump of coal into a diamond, a caterpillar into a butterfly, a dream into reality. So why should we pray for change? Because it is through change that we discover our true potential. It is through change that we learn to adapt, to persevere, to overcome. It is through change that we build resilience, character, and inner strength. Change might be daunting, it might be challenging, but it is also empowering. It pushes us out of our comfort zones and propels us towards new horizons. It forces us to confront our fears, to question our beliefs, to redefine our limits. So, my friends, do not fear change. Embrace it. Welcome it with open arms. For it is through change that we become the best versions of ourselves. It is through change that we truly come alive. Change might be difficult, but it's often the first step towards a better tomorrow. So what's the takeaway from all this? We've traversed through the terrain of adversity, understanding its complex yet crucial role in our personal growth. Like a seed buried deep within the earth, facing the darkness before it reaches the light, we too encounter trials before we blossom. It's these very trials that carve our character, just as the harsh winds shape the mountains. We delved into the life of Thomas Edison, a beacon of perseverance, who demonstrated that failure isn't a full stop but a comma, a slight pause in our journey towards success. His story serves as a testament to the power of resilience, of picking ourselves up each time we stumble and fall. We learned the significance of embracing our journey, every rise and fall, every twist and turn. It's not the destination that defines us, but the path we take to get there. The journey, with all its challenges, is what prepares us for what lies ahead. Finally, we discovered the power of change. Change, though often intimidating, is the catalyst that propels us forward. It's the turning of the pages, the shift from one chapter to the next. It's inevitable and it's beautiful. Remember, things might get worse before they get better, but it's the journey that prepares you for the glory ahead. Keep going, keep growing,